Hello, everybody. Love to you all. Love this message today. It's about bringing heaven and earth together in divine love. Many times when we're going through life experiences, we look outside into the world and we play victim to it because we're not liking what we're experiencing. And so we start to fall into the judgments, the stories, the trying to figure out all of that, very mind focused. And what we can do instead is feel what we're experiencing from within through love, through divine love. So we get out of the mental stories, we get out of the figuring out, we get out of the judgments, we get out of the victim consciousness, we get fear-based consciousness, and we start moving into this love-based conscious way of living, an empowered way of living. And when we embrace whatever it is that we're seeing without labeling it, without creating a story behind it or a meaning or figuring out, then we start to become more empowered through the surrendering of whatever it is that was creating that story in the first place, through the divineness of love. I call the inner spirit and the universe of love within your heart, within mind, within your human soul beingness. And from that place, you get to experience a love-based mentality on earth. So it becomes a oneness rather than a separation. In addition to that, if you're just focused in on looking outside for what you're trying to learn to become smarter, you're missing out on the opportunities of playing in life. So it's important to also take the time to see the magic of life, whether it's a bird that's flying by, a child that's playing or laughing, a butterfly. Look and experience and see the beauty rather than thinking you have to go do something in order to be happy. Be it, be that inside of you, and see more of that when you're out into the world, so that it enhances a life of adventure and a playground in the planet. If you just look to the outer world and the conditions and you're in a fear-based mentality, you're going to have experiences that are more suffered based. And if you're not loving yourself or feeling empowered, it's going to be harsh. But when you come to a place of embracing those energies, those experiences, not from a label standpoint, but rather from a love-based standpoint, then they get transformed, they get transmuted to a higher vibration. And then you get to experience a deeper connection of empowered self-love. This year is about self-love. It's always about walking the journey of self-love. Next year is going to be about self-love. It's always going to be about love. Love is about a we mentality, not a me mentality of what you can get, of why people are doing things to you, but rather a we mentality of how you can come from compassion, how you can come from a place of self-love, how you can come from a place of acceptance, how you can come from a place of just being and not looking to judge someone else's way of being, by just being love, using discernment along the way, and taking care of yourself with healthy boundaries along the way. So my name is Angelica Rose, Minister of Love. I also have an online series called Your Divine Spiritual Journey to Awakening to Truth. Products such as books, ebooks, CDs, MP3s, inspirational stickers, private sessions, meditation classes as a certified hypnotist, all of these things and more. Come check it out and walk the journey of divine love. I'm an angelic messenger. I see, feel, and hear the angels, the ascended masters. I use that as a messenger without any human filters, as well as pure loving beings to help to remind you of the truth that you're a spiritual being having a spiritual vibration experience in the human form, and that you can play in life. You don't have to suffer in life. You only get to suffer if you give your mind more power to the stories and what's wrong and the disconnection. Then you get to suffer because you're finding what's wrong rather than embracing it all. The website is angel, ANGELROSE.wix.com/love. Have an awesome day. Until next time, peace, blessings. Much love.